I sleep with married men for a living, and I get a lot of comments from women asking why these guys cheat. I think it's a really good topic for conversation and it's very controversial. And I want to get into it because I feel like I probably have some pretty good insight on this topic, given I've probably slept with more married men than the majority of people in the world. When you get into the nitty gritty of it with these guys, they can be pretty open. I mean, two people being completely undressed in a room, they spill out some secrets. I would say the most common reason that I hear is that they have not actually done the deed in extended periods of time. So numbers that I've heard is 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. I'm sorry, but if you are not doing the deed with your partner, I think you're actually delusional if you don't think that he is going to go out and try to find that need somewhere else. Men are a little bit different to us in the sense that most of them feel connection and love through physical touch. Okay, majority of them. I would say 80% easy.
I actually agree. In the beginning, when I first started listening to her, I was like, oh, it's going to be one of those videos. But listen, if I'm going a month, that's a problem. 10 years?
When they are not getting that in the marriage or in the partnership, they are going to look to have that need fulfilled somewhere else. And when I say things like this, women are like, oh, well, you're saying we have to do it. We have to do it. I'm not saying you have to do it, but I'm also saying that they don't really have to be loyal to you if you're not going to fulfill that need. And now there are a lot of reasons why a woman may feel like she doesn't want to do that anymore. And I'm going to do a separate video on that. But I think we need to take some accountability for how our actions led to this happening. You should not be together if you...
I know a lot of you, there's a lot of women who hear her speak and instantly disagree. They lose it. You guys lose it. Why? Because she sleeps with married men for money. But you guys got to pause. You guys got to take your feelings away and actually listen carefully. I think she's exposing something truly real about marriages falling apart. A lot of you listening probably are in this position. She has men telling her they've gone months, years without any sort of intimacy. How's that possible? Like, how do you expect your husband or your wife, because it happens to women as well, to be faithful? 1 year, 3 years, a decade, no intimacy? Come on, man. At that point, honestly, I think you're a prisoner in your own relationship at that point. That's a spouse living with emotional and physical neglect every single day of your, imagine that. Wives, let me just stick to the wives here, okay? Wives need to realize that when you completely shut down sexually, even just for a few weeks, because I don't understand a year. You're not being a partner anymore. You're going against your vows. Like, you guys got to understand that men stay connected when you guys stay feminine, when you guys stay attractive, attentive, engaged. It's not about just nonstop intimacy, okay? It's the effort. Like, when a woman checks out of her marriage and she stops caring for herself or stops being present emotionally, like, you guys got to understand that that connection will eventually die. It's like a slow cancer. It'll die. And I think a lot of the problems start when women have children. Because after childbirth, yes, bodies change. Life gets harder, right? You have kids now. But I think the effort still matters. Like, your health, your confidence, your physical appearance, all of that energy, all of that impacts the marriage. Here's what I've come to understand about marriage after being married to two women. People, and I'm guilty of this. People stop dating each other. The second everything feels permanent and secure, we stop dating each other. All that effort, the flirting, the planning, the compliments, the energy, it dies once you've been married for a few years. I was guilty of it. And that's backwards thinking. You shouldn't go all out for someone you barely know during the dating process. Like you should go all out for your wife after you've chosen them. Like dating while single is just figuring out compatibility. Dating in marriage is how you keep love alive. If you stop dating your husband or your wife, you stop feeding the connection that built your relationship in the first place. That's how marriages fail. That's how they fade. And it happens slowly. So when she shares, what married men confess, she's not glorifying cheating. She's revealing why men feel disconnected long before anything actually happens physically. I think she's showing us the truth. Take away the fact that, she's a 304. Never mind that. If you've gone years without intimacy, affection, effort, any sort of real connection, you can't pretend nothing changed inside of your home. And I'm not just blaming women here, right? It's making you aware that this isn't about cheating. It's about responsibility to the vows that you took. I think, once you guys have children, I think it's so important for you to bounce back. It is so important to try and get close to what you used to look like. And stop making these excuses that you don't have time. You have time. Everyone has time. Let's finish watching what she has to say, and we'll wrap it up.
Don't want to be doing the deed. You shouldn't even be together anymore. Let that person go so that they can go and find what they really want, or someone who really does feel that thing for them. Now, I get separating is really complicated. A lot of the time there's kids and a lot of assets, especially for the kind of clients that see me. They have a lot of businesses and property, etc., that would have to get divided between the two parties, if they get divorced. I get that it's not that simple. But at the end of the day, why are you together if you're not actually feeling that you want that person, having that urge? Why are you together? Another thing that I do often hear is that it is happening, the deed, but it's very unenthusiastic. We're talking like laying there and being like, okay, get it over and done with. Like, I hear this all the time. That is not an experience that anyone wants to have, feeling like they have forced their partner into doing it and you're just laying there and taking it, like you're not an active participant in it. Another really big one is they may have an ink, that word that I can't say on here with a K at the start of it, that the partner isn't willing to fulfill. Common ones I hear about are egging, put a P on the side of that because I can't say the other word on here, feet things, maybe some BDS.
Look, shout out to her. I don't even look at her as a 304. I get it. She's a 304, but you know what I mean? She doesn't have like that 304 energy, right? It's almost like, she's helping men stay in their marriage. She's useful. I don't know what I'm talking about. Look, whether I agree with the content creator or not, I'm always going to link them back to the description. You can find them there. Listen, what say you, man? It's Saturday. It is what it is. I'll see you on the next one.